don't know how, but I guarantee it will happen. Everything I learned, whether it was theater or drama or even engineering or my MBA, has not paid off. It has all added to something, and I'm glad at that point of time, I didn't ask too many questions. I did ask, saying, what are we doing this engineering for? Stupid degree, nonsense degree. I did ask those questions. I did go and say, I have paid fees. I want value for my money. I mean, there's not a multiplex where you can go to the multiplex owner and say, value for money, give me. Value is what you make of it. Today, if you're spending, let's say, 5 lakhs in a course fees, the value of that 5 lakhs in 3 years is nothing. It's worth 1 lakh of today. Money is constantly changing. It's like a chameleon. You know, the value of it keeps changing. If I have 5 lakhs in my hand today, it's worth nothing. It's what I make with those 5 lakhs today that's going to pay me off in the next 10 years. You have 4 years you're giving this institution. 4 years of time, energy, money, chhod. Time and energy is incredibly valuable. The 4 best years of your life. You're giving each other as students. You are training to be a fashion student, you in the very fashionable glasses there, and you have a classmate sitting right to your left, wearing a black t-shirt. There is a girl sitting there in the pink t-shirt there, and she is going to opine, saying, she's going to have opinions about the work that you create in the next 4 years. But she may feel shy saying, I don't want to tell him my opinion. He hangs out with only that guy in the black t-shirt. Right? In the next 4 years, you 70 people are a closed unit who are going to be feeding back each other. You are your first critics. You are your first honest opinions. You are your first audiences. You need to open up and tell each other how you guys are doing. That's the most important thing. A faculty member will not be able to help you so much because you guys are trendier than all of us. I'm probably 10 years older than all of you and I'm outdated. I'm a dinosaur. I can tell you what I learned. Shweta is 3 years younger than me for sure. So, we don't count. We can tell you what we learned, but it's for you to process what you make of it. We don't come from a position of, we don't know what we're talking about. We know what we are talking about, but we don't know what you are going to talk about day after tomorrow. So we can't afford to be up to date and trendy at all points of time. But you guys are your first audiences. Would you create something that boy would buy? Would you create something that girl would think saying, there's an idea there, but I think it can get better. Because we're very scared to be honest with each other. And in the artistic sphere, honesty is priceless. It's invaluable. I have a press show at 3 o'clock of my film. The press is going to watch it and they're all going to lie to me after 3 hours. ரொம்ப நல்லா வந்திருக்கு சார். படம் சூப்பரா இருக்கு. 100 நாள் ஓட போகுது. You'll go out and say, படம் சும்மா தான் இருக்கு. They will not tell you. They don't owe you honesty. Even your mom won't be honest with you. She'll think, my son is the best. Oh, lovely movie. But tomorrow, when you put the thing out in the market, you will get honesty, like it or not. You'll be like, what the hell? Everybody said it was superb and nobody is buying it in the market tomorrow. You owe each other an artistic honesty at all points of time. And in this 70, I'm right now breaking the ice saying, you girl in the pink t-shirt, you owe that boy honesty at all points of time as an artist. You owe that. You are in that sphere and every artistic feedback is going to help you. It may not change you, it could change you. If you allowed it to change you, so be it. If you allowed it not to change you, so be it again. But as an artist, nothing is constant except change. And who's going to allow you to change? Feedback is going to allow you to change. In my industry, there is a very, very great actor called Rajinikanth. Alright? Very great example of somebody who's attained a certain position but can only fall from there. He's attained the pinnacle of it all, but he can only fall. He can't go higher. And if he does something different today, Nobody's going to watch his films. If Shivaji does not look like Indiran, does not look like Basha, does not look like Muttu, Machan, nobody's going to watch his films. If he does even one thing slightly different, they're going to beat him down and make sure he makes Indiran Part 2 again. Now that's not an artistic journey that you want for yourself. That's an artistic journey he wanted for himself. That's fine for him. But you guys are in a constantly changing sphere of just artistic expression. And you want to constantly change. If you are an artist working with canvas today, you want to be an artist working with fabric day after tomorrow. If you're an artist working with fabric, you want to work with satin the next season. And if you work with satin this season, you want to work with completely non-synthetic material day after tomorrow. You want to constantly change. And what do you have? Maybe sometimes you have the human body, or you have a human being occupying space, but you're in the business of making people feel great about themselves, about the spaces that they occupy, about just themselves. You bring a lot of happiness to people because you are linked to their self-concepts about themselves. That's what we as theatre artists also are. We are in the business of making people feel really good about themselves by not lying to them, but sometimes being a little boldly honest. I wish you all the best. I wish for all of you complete honesty with each other. So break ice. You don't have to become friends and best buddies and pals and hostel mates and bum chums and Facebook friends. You can just be honest with each other as artists. And when you're honest, do it in a nice way. Nobody wants to be told that their work is crap or stupid or needs improvement. Somebody wants to be told, I think this is what's working for me in this piece, but here is where you can make a difference. Sandwich it. At all points of time, please, sandwiches are good. Good, bad. Sandwich. You have no business coming and telling anybody saying, stupid, nonsense, this is wrong working at all. This won't sell. You have no business saying that to another artist. You are an artist yourself. You have no business saying that to another artist. Sandwich it, say it nicely, say it like you would like to be told that feedback. You'll stand next to a piece and you'll say, please be brutally honest, huh? And that person is exactly hearing saying, okay, I should not be brutally honest, huh? Okay, fine. Make it easy for that person to give you feedback, and when you're in the position of giving feedback, beautifully sandwich it. We really like sandwiches. Really like sandwiches. We need that thing in the middle. But you can't just eat only that thing in the middle. You need to put that little bit of whole grain bread or honey oatmeal bread or brown bread, or as the case may be. Or chapati or kati roll. I'm getting hungry right now, sorry. But sandwich it. But be completely honest with each other. You 70 people make a difference to each other. Do not think that they're coming from another city, they're from another city. We don't vibe with, you don't have to vibe with each other as friends. As artists, you're all equal. And in the next 4 years, you're going to make a big difference to yourselves. I hope you do. I wish you all the luck. I wish you every kind of happiness and also my kind of happiness. Thank you so much.